Hey guys, welcome to a new weekly recap, and as always, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go over my trades this week, evaluate my performance, so let's get right into it. First, I did a chart where I gather all the trades I took. I took a total of 10 trades this week. Actually, I took more, like 13, so I have 3 trades running at the moment. But these ones were the ones that closed or had an outcome this week, so that's why I consider them for the end of the week. And as you guys can see, 10 trades, and we ended up this week with a 3R in profit, which is honestly very, very nice. Steady returns. I'm not looking for very, very high returns, but consistent returns. So it's honestly very good. And first, let's just open the screenshots for you guys to see the setups I took. So I'm going to open this screenshots real quick. Okay, so now I opened them. So let's go from the latest ones to the older ones. So this was a take profit I took today. I think it was the day that I reached my take profit, or probably late yesterday. Then we took this loss on GBP NCD. Valid, you guys know my rules. Actually, if you guys understand, following order flow, an impulsive break of structure with body closure, fair value gap. I took it 1, 2, 3, risk reward, and a risk free after 101. The same thing, but this one was a loss. Then we had a nice take profit on USD JPY. Same rules. This one had a liquidity sweep that it's not a mandatory rule for me, but when it has it, it's really nice to see it. Then we had this loss on USD JPY that if we go back to this trade, which one is it? It's this one right here. This one. So we can see that basically I took this short position here. So I took this long one. I earned a 1, 2, 3 in this one, but I also took this short position. You guys know that I'm more aggressive. I took this one and it was a loss, right? Valid one for me as well. Then we have this short position on long position, on AUD USD. It was a loss as well, but all my rules in place. Then I had this break-even trade that I literally activated my entry, moved to 1-1. I moved my stop loss to break-even, and then it came back, grabbed my stop loss, my break-even, and then it went to my direction. Then we have this stop loss as well on Euro JPY, very similar to the one on USD JPY, which is this one. Yeah, very similar, but this one didn't work out. Then we had this take profit on NCD USD, very similar to this one, right? Very, very similar trades with all my rules in place, right? So a nice take profit. Then I'm going to speak about this one in a second. And this one was a stop loss. So coming back to this week, something unfortunate happened, and I'm gonna go here for a second. I lost my funded account with the Fivers, the 20K account. I did a specific video on my Instagram if you guys want to see it, where I explain basically what happened, but I just want to give a quick recap or explain a little bit what happened here. So I lost this account because I exceeded my daily loss, or I exceeded my daily maximum drawdown, which is 5%. And it was not my fault, to be honest, because I never risk that much. I always have in consideration how much I'm risking to never experience this, especially in funded accounts. But what happened with this specific situation is that I took this trade. So I took this long position on AUD CHEF, and around this candle here, the one I'm like selecting in this area, it was spread hour, which is 2 p.m. Vancouver time, and usually spreads get crazy and slippage tends to occur. But usually the slippage is not that bad. Sometimes you get slipped. In this case, I took this trade on this funded account, but I also took it in a challenge on on Alpha Capital, if I'm not wrong, and also in my personal account that it's with the broker called forex.com, and I got stopped out. So if we can see, this candle never reached my stop loss, but because of the spread and the slippage, I got stopped out. And I got stopped out for my minus 1% on my forex.com, so my personal account, and also I got stopped out for a minus 2%, which is the amount I was risking on the Profit Challenge account. But with this specific funded account with the Fivers, I got stopped out. I was risking 1%, and I got stopped out for almost 4%. And I'm going to show you this screenshot real quick that I had here for you guys. And you guys can see this crazy slippage. This was basically my stop loss, and look at the horrible slippage stopping me out for almost 4%. So if you guys do the math, I literally lost almost 4 times more than I was risking. And at that same moment, I had 2 trades running. I had this trade running on USD JPY. Let me find it. This one, right? And I had Euro JPY running as well, this one. So considering that this one was a loss and this one was in drawdown, right, at the end, because of this drawdown and price was around this area, I reached my maximum daily drawdown based on equity. And unfortunately, this ran into my take profit, and considering that if I wouldn't lost that trade by that much, I would still have my account with me. But because of this market conditions and this kind of unfortunate and, I'm not gonna lie, sauce situation with the Fivers, that by the way, I reached out to them, but they said that it's normal market conditions, which you guys know it's BS, but I'm not gonna speak about that more. But you guys can see this is definitely horrible slippage. But we as traders, if we're pursuing the Profirm Challenge path, this is what we need to accept, because these things are normal, these things happen, and this is not the first time I've seen something very weird like this one, like the situation. So I wanted just to share that with you, which is of course unfortunate, but keeping everything as transparent as it gets. And now let's close these screenshots real quick and let me talk about how I'm doing so far on April. So if we go to here, let me move to this part. We're currently up 1R on April. Very good. It was a rough start to the month. I had actually a couple of losing trades. I'm going to show you this. You guys can see that I've had a lot of losing trades this month, but I've been able to have nice take profits as well. And based on that, I'm currently 1R up for April, which is not bad. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on my Profirm challenges. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Profirm challenges, two 10K accounts, 125, another 25, and 100K account. I'm not gonna speak about this Blueberry Profirm challenge now. I'm gonna leave that for another video because I have a surprise for you guys. But this one is a 100K account. It's actually my first 100K account. I'm gonna speak that in a second, like in another video. But these ones are the ones I want to speak more. So I'm currently in this phase 1 10K account plus 4%. I took a Euro NCD long position take profit like yesterday, which was honestly very nice. And I currently have a running trade that is still running. It's not risk-free right now, but it's running in profit in AUD CAD. It's a short position. I have this one, another phase 1 10K account in plus 2%. And I had this short position in GBP NCD that was a loss. So I'm actually gonna delete this because it was a loss. And that's why we're 2% up. We were 4% actually, but now we're 2% because we lost 2% that one. Then this 25K account, I'm 2.5% up, but I'm currently have GBP JPY running, which is the trade I show you. Actually, I haven't shown you that, but I'm gonna show you in a second. So I have this running trade that is risk-free already in this specific Profirm challenge. Then I just bought this Funding Pips 25K account of phase 1 yesterday. I took this Chef JPY long position and it's running risk-free at the moment. I'm gonna also show you that. And this one, I haven't taken any trades so far. I have this pending, but we'll see. And my funded account, the funded account that still good that I haven't lost because of unfortunate situations is my FTMO 10K account. And I'm currently minus 1% in drawdown. So it's fine. I have also the short position in a pending order in AUD USD. And great news, I decided to start my path on Darwinex Zero. I'm gonna do also a video specifically talking about why I decided to move into this specific path, as well as how I'm doing, and I might maybe document my journey and my process throughout this whole process, because it's actually a process and it's literally focused on building your track record on Darwinex Zero. So that's what I'm gonna aim for, building my track record here and focus more on this one instead of trading my personal capital, because I think this has a bigger opportunity in terms of capital, and I'm just gonna focus on building my capital first on Profirms and then putting that capital into my personal account. So I'm gonna be trading, for you guys to know, my Profirm challenges, funded accounts, as well as Darwinex, which I'm basically gonna probably get a trade copier and copy all these trades in this one, because I'm gonna treat it as it was my personal account. So that's good. I took already this AUD CAD that I'm gonna show you guys that it's running, which I took it in this account, the 10K. And I also took this Chef JPY long that I also took it in this Funding Pips 25K, which is currently risk-free. So what I do usually here is I'm just gonna put it here. So this one is risk-free already. So now let's jump into the trades for you guys to understand. So this is the GBP JPY long position that it's risk-free right now. Very, very similar to USD/JPY, the trade that was a win, which is this one. Very similar, right? This one haven't reached my take profit, but we'll see if it makes it. Then I have CHEF/JPY, that it's a risk-free trade. It's very close to stop me out break even, and honestly, because we're going now to the weekend, it's most likely that this is gonna hit my break even like when the market opens on late Sunday on Vancouver time. But I have this long position risk-free. And then I have this AUD CAD short position that is still not risk-free. I'm waiting for price to reach my 101 to move my stop loss to break even. And that's basically the trades I have currently at the moment. I have a couple of pending orders for next week. But yeah, it's basically my performance this second week of April. Up 1R, very good results, steady returns, which is honestly very nice. And as always, showing you everything as transparent as it gets. I don't mind losing that funded account. Of course, it's annoying because it was not my fault, but I know 100% that that's something that I'm going to learn. I'm going to come back way stronger, and we're going to keep getting more funded accounts to start making profits and start making withdrawals. That's the main goal. So that was all for this weekly recap, guys. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. If you want to get this trading journal, as I always say, you can grab it in the link on my bio of this video. And as always, see you in the next video. Take care.